Happy Thursday. So this is probably going to be one of the most awkward lives that I've ever done. My stomach is literally like in my throat and my heart is pounding because I'm going to share my journey with you about what I have been suffering with since I was probably like 18, 19 is the earliest that I can remember that I have been suffering from this. So just hang in there with me as I work through my nerves. So since I was probably like 18 or 19, I can't really remember, but like my senior year going in, out of high school, going into college, I started having what I self-diagnosed myself with IBS, and I didn't know what caused it or what was going on with it or what it was, but all I knew is when I would eat, it could have been anything, that I would have to immediately like go to the bathroom. And I'm not talking like, oh, I need to use the bathroom, like I'll go when I get home. I'm talking like, homegirl, you better take me to the bathroom right now or we're gonna have a mess. So one of the earliest times I can remember this happening was riding to the beach with my mom and my aunt and my two cousins. And we had hit Raleigh, y'all. Raleigh. Like we had stopped to get lunch and hit Raleigh. And I was like, somebody better take me to the bathroom, because if you don't, we're gonna have to pull over and we're gonna have a mess. So that's when I first started taking Imodium. I feel like I'm talking about like an illegal drug, but for me, it became an addiction. It became a crutch. It became where I would go to BJ's and buy in bulk big bottle sizes, because y'all, I'm not even kidding you, when the quarantine hit, your girl went to BJ's and bought up some Imodium, because I was like, if they wipe out Imodium because COVID can give you diarrhea, I'm not gonna be able to make it. And you think I'm kidding? I'm dead serious with you, like dead serious. I'm not even joking. So Imodium kind of became like my crutch. It was like my solve all. If I knew that I was going out of town, like I was taking 4 Imodium before I left, I was packing it in my bags, 2 bottles just in case. When we got on the trip, if we were going out to eat, I was popping Imodium, because I had this fear in my mind that I was gonna eat or something was going to upset my stomach and I was going to not make it to a bathroom. I'm telling you, it was like, it's the most it's probably one of the most stressful things for me. And it became an issue to where I would be invited to something or to go somewhere with someone and I'm like, oh, like I might have to use the bathroom, and then like there's nowhere for me to go. Or like going to something as simple as like taking my kids to the science center, and I was taking Imodium before I went because we always pack lunch and eat there, and I was afraid that I wouldn't be able to use the bathroom because I knew whatever I was going to eat was going to upset my stomach. It's crazy, y'all. It's crazy. So when I began my journey with Plexus and learning more about gut health, I was like, I'll take it, you know, if it fixes some things, great. If I lose some weight, even better. If I get my energy back, perfect. But I'll never be where I can't go without Imodium. Or I'm always gonna have the urgency to have to use the bathroom. So last Saturday, my husband and 2 boys went to Pilot Mountain. And I knew, we had been kind of talking about it, and I knew this trip was coming up. And so I looked at Dexter that morning and I said, and if I get emotional, it's because this is like a big deal to me. And because I'm nervous. Because it's kind of embarrassing, honestly. But I looked at him and I said, I'm not going to take Imodium before we go on this trip. And y'all know Pilot Mountain from where I live is like an hour and a half. And he was like, okay. You know, like supportive, like you got this, like you can do it. But for me, I was petrified. I have a private group where women they're part of my tribe, is what I call them, like my girls, like we're doing this journey together. And I posted in there and I was like, y'all have got to pray for me. Like I'm dead serious, because I have always, since I can remember, take any Imodium before I went further than 30 minutes from home. And I was about to go an hour and a half. And I was like, y'all need to pray for me because I'm so scared. But I know what my body has been doing. I can tell a difference already. I can tell when I eat, I'm not immediately going to the bathroom. I can tell that my poop is a little bit more normal, that it's not an urgency to it. It's not just diarrhea. It's more solid. And I know that's probably TMI, but it's just reality. We're humans, our bodies, it just is what it is. What goes in must come out. So I was like, y'all gotta pray for me. And they were like, we got you. You got this. You got this. Like, you know these products work. Like, you know what your body has been doing. Like, you're good. And I was like, okay, y'all. I ain't even gonna pack the bottle with me. We're gonna do this. So we take our journey to Pilot Mountain. We go hike at Pilot Mountain. You know, did the best we could with a 2-year-old and a 7-year-old in tow. And then came time to eat. And I was like, oh gosh. I had packed food. So, because I didn't really know like what would be open there. So I had packed us some food. So I packed us some food and I ate. And I could tell like my mind started going like, you're gonna have to use the bathroom, you're gonna have to use the bathroom, you're gonna have to use the bathroom. You better not leave this park because this is where a bathroom is. If you go 30 minutes down the road, there may not be a bathroom. You better know, you're gonna have to use the bathroom. And so I looked at Dexter and I was like, I'm just gonna like take a minute. And so I just got up and like I started walking and I just started praying. I was like, Lord, calm my mind, because I don't know if you know this. This is like a lot that I've learned, but your gut and your brain are connected. So immediately whenever you are starting to get anxious or nervous, your mind knows, and one of the reactions to that is going to be diarrhea. Like it just, that's part of it. Like when you get nervous before a test or nervous before, you know, that like gender reveal appointment for your baby, like certain things like that, you would feel your stomach like, oh, it's because your gut's linked with your brain. Okay. So I was like, Lord, I know that my body has been healing. Like I can tell a difference. Please calm my mind. And so we were about to leave and I was like, I need to use the bathroom before we go. And Dexter was like, okay. He's probably like, this girl, what did I marry? Like she is just, she is crazy. But he's so used to it. He's just like, okay. And the boys were like, Mom, we just went to the bathroom. Put on your mask. So put on my mask. And I get like 5 cars down. And I was like, no, I do not have to use the bathroom. Like, this is all in my head. Like, I don't have to use the bathroom. I know that I'm healing my gut and that I'm fine. So I turned around and I go back to the car and came to and was like, I was fast. And Dexter just kind of looked at me like, okay, you went to the bathroom pretty fast. And I was like, no, I'm fine. And he was like, okay. So we get in the car and we go about our day. And y'all, I was fine. I was fine. I was fine. I made it. Pilot Mountain, I had hiked. We went downtown Mayberry, walked downtown Mayberry. I had ate lunch. Normally, if we would go on a trip and I didn't have Imodium for whatever reason, I don't know why I wouldn't, but whatever, I wouldn't eat. Like, not a single thing. So, for me to eat, huge. And for me not to have to immediately go to the bathroom, huge. Like, I don't think I can put enough emphasis on huge. So, we made it back home, and Dexter was like, fist bumps, you did it. And I was like, I did it. Y'all, I did it. And nobody, like, he gets it because he understands, and he understands, like, what I'm going through, what I've been through. And the reason I share this journey is because I know that I cannot be the only one, and maybe I am the only one on this planet, that swore by Imodium, carried it with me everywhere I went because I knew if I ate something, I was going to have to use the bathroom. I'm talking like I would be at work at the salon that I used to work at, and we only had one bathroom. And some days I would take Imodium because I had this fear in my mind that I was going to eat lunch there and that I was going to have to use the bathroom and there was going to be no bathroom. I'm telling y'all, it like, I don't want to say it crippled me, but in a sense, like it did some things to me. And I've missed out on a lot of opportunities and a lot of things because of this fear that I had. And all I did was just add 3 things into my regimen. I started drinking a prebiotic, I started taking a probiotic, and I took a gentle cleanse. And what those 3 things have done for my gut and my digestion, like, I'll forever take them, because I can't go back to the place of being so fearful that I'm going to go on a walk with my kids at a science center, and then I'm going to have to use the bathroom, and I'm not going to have anywhere to go to the bathroom, or that I'm going to have the urgency to have to go to the bathroom if we take and eat our lunch there. I can't go back to that place. And some of it may have to do with my mind, but I'm telling y'all, it was real. Like, my IBS was real. I'm not 100%, but I am 80% better than what I ever was. So I'm really excited to see, as I continue, like, how much better my body's going to be. So if you're someone that struggles with IBS, or if you're someone that is like me, that has, you know, like the urgency to use the bathroom, and like you take Imodium with you and whatever it may be, know that you're not alone. You're not alone. Trust me. There's more of us. Like, we should start a tribe of its own, an Imodium tribe. And know that there's another way. I know that a lot of people are put on prescriptions, and I'm not going to say they don't work. I don't know. I never got put on a prescription. I just dealt with it myself and never told the doctors, and just took Imodium every day. So don't do what I do and take 4 Imodium before you go 30 minutes down the road, because that's ridiculous. When I think about now, the havoc that it probably caused my gut is insane to me. But just know that there's another way, and that there's an alternative, like a plant-based supplement system that can help you, that is extremely affordable. And not only will it help with your IBS, but it's going to help you sleep better, it's going to help your mood, it's going to help you possibly lose a little bit of weight, just a little bit. It's going to help curb some hunger. It has other things that it does, and it's just amazing. So I just want to share that with you, because the Lord's been telling me ever since I dealt with this last weekend, to not keep this to myself. And it was really hard for me to get on here and talk about it. And I would talk to a billy goat on the side of the road. Y'all saw my post the other day that I was that kid, no matter where you moved me, I made a friend. So, like, Teach, you can put me up against that wall, and unless you face me to that wall and I can't see nobody, I'm still going to talk to someone. So, but this was hard, because this has been an embarrassing part of my life, like an embarrassing part of my story. But it's my story, and I know it's only going to get better. So, all of you watching right now, thanks for hanging in there with me and working me through this. But, yeah. So, if you have any questions, if you want to let me know that I'm not alone, that you're doing the same thing, like, feel free to reach out to me. It's very encouraging to know that I'm not the only one that's ever dealt with this. So, I hope y'all have a happy Thursday. Typically, I would post like a transformation or whatever on Thursdays. But this is going to be my transformation. Just knowing that my journey is still going, and that I am no longer in chains to Imodium. I wonder if it's going to change their stock, or, you know, like, I wonder if it's going to plummet because your girl ain't stocking up on it no more. Y'all have a good day.